Guys, and welcome to another video, this time about different advertising goals and campaign goals with Facebook ads. And this is a really interesting topic because almost 50% of all my clients which I work with in regarding Facebook ads have this question, and with almost 50% of these clients I work with on their advertising goals and on their advertising strategy with Facebook in order to improve the relevance score and reduce the cost per acquisition. So what I usually do, again, this is not a general formula for anyone, but so it depends on the case which to use, but this is how I normally proceed. And this is a sample campaign. It's 1 month old, but I thought it's a little representative for my overall strategy. As you can see here, 14 cents per click. It's German traffic, so tier 1. And so I think that this is quite okay, taking into consideration that the product is fairly expensive. So even if my conversion rate from this traffic would be like 0.5% or low, I would still make a good profit. So this is, for me in this case, a really good number, taking also into consideration that the competition is quite high for this particular product, and or better say for this particular interest. So as you can see here, 34 results, 37, and in the end 38. Last day I had 13 cents of costs and a result rate of almost 5%, which is quite good. When I drill down to the ad, then I see that the relevance score was 8 out of 10, also quite good. But what's really important for me is the cost per click, and in the end the cost per acquisition. I didn't have this in here right now, but this was also quite good. So for this particular ad, I think the cost per acquisition was somewhere at 10 to 15 euro or something like that. So absolutely okay for me, pretty good actually. And what I normally do when I start a new ad campaign is, first of all, I start with a post engagement ad. So the reason why I do this is I want to test how the audience reacts to this specific post. So I want to see if they are generally interested in the product, if they are generally interested in what I'm doing. I test out the ad creative, if it's appealing to the audience. Eventually I try to get some virality, so I want to get my post a little bit viral. Of course, this is pretty rare that you get a post really viral, but this is the ultimate goal. So I want to do post engagement campaign so that I can try and test how the audience reacts to this post and to this ad and to this product. And when I see that the post engagement campaign works fairly good, I usually proceed with a link click campaign. So link clicks, I want to send people to my website and check out if they like it, if they really behave in a good way. I then track them on Shopify with several tools like Lucky Orange. I also have the link to this plugin in the description of the video, which is a really awesome tool. I use this on almost any store because it gives me huge insights on my audience. And when I have enough link clicks, while I get these link clicks, I fill my conversion pixel with different conversion goals, so like add to cart and purchase and so on. And when I have enough data for the pixel, then I start with conversion ads. So it makes no sense to use website conversions immediately if you have no traffic on your website, because then Facebook doesn't know what a conversion in your case really is. So if you optimize for purchases right from the beginning, then Facebook doesn't really know what a purchase in your context is. So what I normally do is I send the people to my site, because link click is a pretty common thing, and Facebook will show to these people who are most likely to actually click links. And when I get enough conversions, for example, at some point you may have like 20, 30, 50 add to carts, a few purchases and so on. So the data for the pixel gets bigger. And if you have enough, then, for example, sometimes I already use it with 10 add to carts, sometimes 20, 50. Then I continue with a website conversion ad with the appropriate conversion goal, so like add to cart or purchase, because then the pixel is set up, the pixel knows which kind of people are buying from you, and then you can use this as a conversion goal, and at some point even create a lookalike audience by creating a custom audience out of your visitors and out of the people who converted, and then create a lookalike audiences based on these customers. Yeah, I hope this video gives you some insights about the procedure of doing PPE, then link click, and then conversion. Next time I will do a video about lookalike audiences and custom audiences, so that you know how to really do them. I hope you liked the video. I hope there were some insights for you, because I saw that many people start with conversions right away or start with link clicks, but this is, of course, like I said, this is just my method and my procedure on this, which has proven really, really good for me. I usually never get a relevance score below 7, so this means that my ads are relatively cheap, and this is something you should always aim for. So ultimately it comes down to your cost per acquisition. So in the end, the link click costs don't really matter. So if your link click costs are $1, but your cost per acquisition is only $10, then this might be perfectly fine. But on the other hand, if your link click costs are 2 cents only, but at the same time your conversion cost is $30 because so few people buy, then these metrics have nothing to say. So in the end, you should always look at the acquisition costs at the conversion costs ultimately. And yeah, but this is a really good procedure for me to reach that goal in the end. So I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one about lookalike audiences and custom audiences, and see you next time, guys.